Numbers, chapter 30, from the Bishop's Bible. And Moses spake unto the heads of the tribes concerning the children of Israel, saying, This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded. If a man vow unto the Lord, or swear an oath to bind his soul, he shall not go back with his word, but shall fulfill all that is proceeded out of his mouth. If a woman also vow a vow unto the Lord, and bind herself, being in her father's house in the time of her youth, and her father hear her vow, and bond which she hath made unto her soul, and hold his peace thereto, then all her vows and bonds which she hath made upon her soul shall stand in effect. But and if her father disallow her the same day that he heareth all her vows and bonds which she hath made upon her soul, they shall not be of value, and the Lord shall forgive her, because her father disallowed her. If she had an husband, when she vowed or pronounced aught out of her lips, wherewith she bound her soul, and her husband heard it, and held his peace thereat the same day he heard it, then her vows shall stand, and her bonds wherewith she bound her soul shall stand in effect. And if her husband disallow her the same day that he heard it, then he shall make her vow which she hath upon her, and the opening of her lips, wherewith she bound her soul, of none effect, and the Lord shall forgive her. But every vow of a widow, and of her that is divorced, that they have bound their soul withal, shall stand in effect with him. If she vowed in her husband's house, or bound her soul with an oath, and her husband heard it, and held his peace concerning her, and disallowed her not, then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she bound her soul shall stand. But if her husband disannulled them the same day that he heard them, then nothing that proceedeth out of her lips in vows and bonds wherewith she bound her soul shall stand in effect. For her husband hath disannulled them, and the Lord shall forgive her. All vows and oaths that bind to humble the soul, may her husband stablish or break. But if her husband hold his peace from one day to another, then he establisheth all her vows and bonds which she had upon her. He confirmeth them, because he held his peace concerning her the same day that he heard them. But if he break them, after that he hath heard them, he shall bear her sin himself. These are the ordinances which the Lord commanded Moses between a man and his wife, and between the father and the daughter, being yet a damsel in her father's house.